Test, test, test. Alright, we're good on the mic. Everything's looking good. Feel like I'm in a good spot. Crisp and clear. Boom, 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 boom. Audio down a bit, that's loud. Alright. This little thing over here, little side mission. We'll go knock it out real quick.
What the?
Nope, not him. I think it's this next guy over. This our guy, it's gotta be.
Ah.
Okay, is this our guy? It's gotta be our guy. Sure is. We gotta tail him now. Already getting a little suspicious. Well, I don't want that. And we're good. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Afraid of everything now. The lady's prophecy messed him up. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, ah! Where's somewhere to hide? Oh my god, we almost got found out there. Alright, let me pause real quick, I gotta check my cell phone. So what happens when you got a newborn baby at home? Getting her to go to sleep sometimes is a pain in the butt. Suspicion level should be 0. I can see him. Come on, let's get moving. Let's get moving again. Pizza la. Let's get it moving, bro. Come on. Get it moving. turn around, because I think I'm supposed to get to that spot. Did I break it? Did I break the mission? I feel like I broke the mission somehow. Is there somewhere to hide back here? There we go. There we go. Maybe now he'll turn around. Nope, we're not turning around. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. I feel like the mission's broken. You know what? We're just gonna fail it and retry, because this is ridiculous. Yep, see me. See me.
Damn it.
There we go. Let's retry. Something was busted there. Retry. Yeah, something was definitely busted right there. Her daughter pulling on it. Stay here a second. What am I supposed to do right here? Like, it wants me to get right there, but I can't get right there. Can I make a move like this? Like, will this work? I feel like I'm doing something wrong, obviously, right here. I just don't know what. What am I doing wrong? It's looking this way now. Can I run back over here and get to that dang car? It's like, it looks like I need to get to that spot. Seeing me. There we go. Okay. That was close. Where's our boy going? Like afraid of everything black. This guy's very suspicious. Oh, he saw another black car. Is he gonna freak out? Nope, not this time. Keep on keeping on. Where are we going? Where are we going? guy's very vigilant about looking around and finding anybody that might be following him. Jesus.
Huh?
Nah.
Haven't gone in here, right? Found them. Okay. Let's tail on his ass. See where he goes. Man, this is the most suspicious dude I've ever followed in this game. This is crazy. Now where are we going? What's the game plan, boss? Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Where are we going? Where are we going? Man, he's just walking all around the Champion District here. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, jeez. Why would you go into somewhere called Black Alice? Ridiculous.
Huh? ちょっと何なんだよこら。あ？
Black everywhere.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm a bodyguard. What are you gonna do about it? Alright,
Really?
here we go. We're gonna take this guy out real quick. No chances here. Didn't even hit me. $34.99, so that's crazy. Okay.
ちょっと
That fortune teller, Amana-san, asked me to protect you. She's the one you should be thanking. Wait. A leather jacket. You're the harbinger of my damnation. Excuse me? I'm so tired of this.
Nah.
That was a fun little side mission. The Black Calamity. Okay, we have another one right up here. We'll grab that one next. Out of my way. Out of my way. Move. Move. I haven't found a single one of those QR codes I'm supposed to be finding. I don't know where those are all at. Okay, what do we got going on up here? Nothing there. Oh, we got a screech in here. Okay. Oh, and we're in. Mission time. This guy again. Uh-oh. Gotta catch the hare again. This guy again. Oh.
Excuse me.
And we're gonna have a little running mission again. Gonna catch a hat.
Wait a sec. Wait a sec.
There's this thing halfway over in Kamurocho. Oh, I guess I got it. Okay, cool. This guy's got some weak ankles. Oh, I'm gonna have to chase down a kid.
Wait a sec.
Hey, child, get back here. Bastard.
Wait a sec.
Come on, kid.
Wait a sec.
I had him. Ugh, I was right there and I hit the wrong button.
Wait a sec.
This soundtrack's fire though.
Gotcha.
What?
Rude. Okay, well that was an interesting little side business. Let's see what we got next. Alright, I think that's all that stuff. No other quests. I can't really go in my office at the moment. It's kind of locked down, so yeah. Cool, puts me right over where I need to be. Uh-oh. We got goons. Oh, my ninja friend's coming. Combat in this
What a
one.
waste.
Excellent.
楽しかったでござるよ。
Alright. Let's get where we need to go. Going through the law offices. Alright, let's see what these guys want.
I know you've had a rough night, Yagami.
It's pretty brutal.
Saori-san was having trouble getting in touch with Shintani. So I decided to give him a call myself, see what the deal was. But when I dialed him up, I heard the phone ringing in my closet. Shintani was killed the same way as all the others.
The others?
Gouged out. But Shintani's beef was with the Kyorei clan. Why would the mole target him?
I'm not so sure. It sounded like he knew something when you talked earlier.
Right.
Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on. The mole is way bigger than you know.
He probably knew more about the mole. Maybe they killed him to keep their...
But why did he have to put Shintani-sensei's body in your office?
Not sure. Maybe to harass me? Maybe to scare me off...
Yagami. You might want to lay low for a bit. Get out of town. If the mole comes at...
Right. I'll do just that.
You know, I watched over Shintani's kid had a good head on his shoulders. And a knack for the job I could never compete with. But he didn't have the guts to succeed when push came to shove. Not the most persistent lawyer I've seen. Even so, he looked up to me. Guess I took it for granted. Thought he'd always be part of the team.
Might try something real quick. Have this take up this whole page? Ah, there we go. There we go. I like that. We're just gonna hide this preview. I'm gonna turn off the dual stream. I don't need multi-stream. There we go. Alright. Now let's resume.
When I first joined, Shintani-sensei was the one who showed me the ropes. He was a reliable man.
Thanks for this, Yagami. Come on, Sari-kun.
Sure.
Feel free to stay here tonight. What about you, Hoshino-kun?
I think I'll work a little more before I head home. Good night, boss. Make yourself at home, Yagami-san. You've been here way longer anyway. You deserve it more than me. Yeah.
Sure, let's...
Well, it's about Shintani-sensei.
This they call lawyers sensei in Japan.
Yagami-san. I know you just told Genda-sensei you're gonna lay low. But that's not true, is it? You want to keep hunting down this killer.
And if I said yes?
Don't worry, I won't tell Genda-sensei. But in return... I want to help you. Look for the mole, that is. I won't slow you down.
Looking to avenge Shintani, huh?
He wasn't as strong as he let on. The tough guy, deep down, that's why he was going along with Hamura. Not because he wanted to. I mean, who can say no to a Yakuza? And now look how it turned out. I was sitting right next to him this whole time. Yet there was nothing I could do to help.
True.
You know, I'm still young. I don't even know what kind of lawyer I want to be. Criminal, civil, but I know one thing. I don't want to be the kind of lawyer who sits on his hand, which means...
Are you sure about this, Hoshino? Genda-sensei told me to lay low. If you're seeing help...
Don't worry about that. I'll defend myself. Now, Yagami-san, do you mind if I tag...
You'll just tell Genda-sensei if I...
Yeah.
Not much choice then.
Glad to be working with...
Well, let's get down to business. First off, I want to know what Shintani was doing before he died. And I have some evidence that may tell us just that. Shintani dialed this number early. I want to know where it goes.
Right. that it's a good thing the killer forgot to take Shintani's. This way we can see who he would.
The killer didn't forget. Even if the phone was gone, we'd still be able to get Shintani's data from his provider.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep. I bet he left the phone so I'd find...
Huh?
I mean, he went through the trouble of hiding it in my office of all places. Probably wanted to cause as much chaos as possible, you know?
Yeah, he did.
Hey, the number got a hit in the search. It's apparently for the,
What the hell?
What, do you know it?
3 years ago, there was a pretty famous murder there. A patient was killed, and their body dumped in the mountains. And the man they arrested for it was named Shinpei Okubo.
Okubo. Wait, he was your
He worked as a contract laundryman for the center. Every 2 or 3 days, he'd stop by to pick up their dirty linen. According to the police report, it was thought he carried the body out in a bundle of sheets.
Right. And you defend, but then he...
You can stop there.
But why would Shintani-sensei have called the ADDC?
I bet we'll find out if we can. But you should go home.
Yeah, we can start fresh tomorrow.
Oh, right. We want to keep this. There's an arcade called Charles up on Park Boulevard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mystery's getting deep. I mean, do anything with side quests in this spot? Probably not. Probably just a spot to sleep. Just rest it up. Well, let's go check out the old man. What you doing, old man? Before we do that, some sturdy plastic.
Excuse me.
Mugwort, okay. A random thing to need.
Excuse me.
Hermit of the Dragon's Palace.
This is Yagami.
Huh. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to kick some asses here.
Not a wise choice.
Guys out as fast as I can. Oh, guess we won. Thunder Strike Extra. Alright, guess we need to drink some Thunderstrike extract. Items. Dang, this stuff makes you quite a bit stronger. Alright. There we go. Good times. That's right, run away.
Yep. Excuse me.
Alright, looks like we're carrying this old man to his little palace here. He's a Japanese hippie. I like it.
Huh? Hmm? Excuse me.
Okay. Still getting new little side missions. That's great. Extract. Huh. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Cool. I don't know what this place is. Is that the same place? Yeah, thought so. Gotta go eat. Gotta go eat some food, get healed back up. Earthworm. I'm sure that's for an extract. Empty bottle. I'm gonna be finding stuff all over the place now. Well used rubber band. What we got going on in here?
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, we got steaks. Okay. It's the most expensive one. That looks good.
Ah, it's the spot.
Delicious.
ありがとうございました。
Hmm?
If you take a hit of a vape whenever it dies, oh.
Huh?
Shikari steak. Oh, hey, it's the guy in the picture. Fancy.
This is
ナ
Yagami.
ミさん頼みましたよ。
Yeah, I'll definitely be back there to get more steak. Alright. Delicious. That's still sealed off for a while, so I guess we'll just push forward with the main story then. You get that train style out, so we got one person. Get off my lawn.
And stay down.
楽しかったでござるよ。
Thank you, Ninja Friend. One of them gang leaders. Let's go take care of that. There's one back there too. Before I do that though, I got 5,000 something. Yeah, we want bottomless stuff. That'll help with these restaurant missions. Should probably get the health boost though, and the speed combos next. It's probably the best thing. And then you get the boost EX gauges, balance of the tiger, barfly, liquid courage. Alright. Let's get over there. Got to take care of these gangs.
Not a wise choice.
Okay, never mind. Dang it. I don't mean to use my heat element here. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, guess we're using our heat element.
What a waste.
That's alright. Yes, I know how to upgrade my abilities. Ponytail. We got girls up in here. What's this? Prize medal.
Yagami-san.
Hanada again. Okay. Alright, Hanada. Oh, gotta watch out for that. Eat it. Eat it. Yeah, feed it to him. There we go. Can't handle that. Got the knees.
And stay down.
Alright, took him out. Grab a steak and then we'll take this other guy out. Really? he's out.
What a
Alright.
waste.
Easy peasy. Time to go get a steak here. Didn't even do that.
山美さん
Hmm. Huh?
Friend.
ごめん
いらっしゃいませ。
Yeah, we tried that one last time. Let's get a tenderloin. Try a bunch of stuff here.
Good stuff.
Delicious.
ありがとうございました。
Alright. Go take this guy out now. We'll let these guys just chase us. I don't feel like dealing with them right now.
Yagami!
Inte Kasai. We're gonna do insta-kill. I have an infinite amount of them.
Really, guys?
I should be using those more often. Well, okay. Wet kitchen. No, actually, items. We probably want to use a med kit here. There we go. Can I talk to this guy?
いらっしゃいませ。
I got everything on the menu.
Back to it.
ありがとうございました。
So it won't let me talk to him for some reason. That's weird. Oh well. someone in here that I haven't talked to yet. I didn't know how to trigger it, I think. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can figure out how to trigger this. I'm just gonna grab everything. Oh, wait. Did it just auto trigger? Oh. Who's this guy?
Hmm? Hmm?
Some trivia questions. I'm probably gonna cheat and look these up on the internet.
Yeah.
Which of the following innards is located toward the rearmost part of the cow? Kidneys, right? Trivia challenge judgment. Small intestine, stomach, flank. Small intestines. Flank.
Hmm?
Hey, I get some kind of legendary food. Well, triggered it that time. Alright. Let's get the main story going here. Doing a little investigation. Oh.
Bring it on. What a waste.
Getting better. Which way up to now? Not far enough. Oh, the whole crew's here.
Sugira.
Kaito-san told me, don't forget about me next.
Wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed.
Don't talk down to you.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to.
Well, I'll call this meeting.
Sure. Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely, and I'll need all of your help to track him.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Just gonna let it play
Again?
out.
It's
So
come up
skip
before?
into the dialogue.
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's in the connection between Shitani and the ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Interesting.
Yeah, here it is.
Interesting.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now with
The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yag.
ADDC, front desk.
Hi there, ma'am. This is... This is Masamichi Shintani. I'm a lawyer.
No, it's good to hear from you, Shintani.
Could you put me through to the same person I spoke...
Do you know the extension you...
Oh, it sort of slipped my...
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect...
Oh, It was about the murder...
I'm not sure...
Right. It'll be faster to just...
You think that's gonna...
Not sure, but I know the director, remember?
I'll come with you, Yaga.
Okay. Me and Nagashi will go. Shouldn't be tough with...
Hey, I don't remember saying I would...
By the way, Yaga, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago?
He's in the detention center.
Have you ever gone to...
No. Why do you ask?
I don't know. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought. Did you really?
Probably.
But then he walked. And killed his girlfriend.
Man,
you defended
like
him for that too, yeah?
I like to remember him a lot.
Yeah.
Did you believe him?
He kept saying the same thing. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me...
Do you think he deserves a death penalty?
That's enough of the question.
Woof. My bad.
Nah.
If you say so.
Intense. Intense.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us.
The 8th. This has got to be...
Don't get the wrong... I'm not one of your...
Whatever you say, bud. D. Alright, we're gonna take a taxi. There just so happens to be one right here. Oh, holy cow. Really?
Nice choice.
Really, guys?
Yeah, allergies tonight or something. Jeez.
Over here, Yagami.
どちらまで行かれますか？それでは
Quite the facility over here.
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, Isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Advanced Drug Development Center.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead! Yagami-san!
Like I got a dust particle stuck in my nose or something. You're bringing back bad memories for Yagami.
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Hearing ghosts now.
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Do you have...
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place.
A coworker of ours named Shintani.
We have a record that he called this center.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down...
I'm very sorry, sir, but...
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by, to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
Is that all that killer? Look at that hair flowing.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Bro, you ski Kaido.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The Minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The Health Minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun, these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
Huh?
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward.
What are we waiting for? When we go through that door.
This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
Lyrics that sound cool.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
You can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in...
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago.
Some kind of dementia.
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70...
So, there was... Anyway.
Uh-huh.
First off, is there a cat anywhere? There's always a cat. Oh, see? Where's the cat? Where you at, cat? There it is. But always a cat. Freaking always. What am I looking for in here? Let's see at the bed. What about the bed? I don't see any points of interest on this bed. What exactly am I looking for here? I'm telling you, sometimes this stuff is ridiculous. For no good reason.
Hey. Suspicious. Hey. Has anyone else slept here since
Nobody.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the...
That's right.
So, he was murdered here.
I can't say for sure.
What the? Suspicious. Window sealed shut. There's no way Hey. All the rooms have windows, like it seems like people would notice if something was
Well, we only have so many employees. The halls stay fair.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the...
You got all you need from me.
I think so.
Great investigation.
You can definitely see what's going on from out. Shintani-sensei, Can you lay on...
I guess so. Get it? It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So, was this the Colossal?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being...
Does it matter? It's been days. Shinpei Okubo is...
Well, according to him, he's not...
Of course, that's what he says. You want to review...
Sure. Let's...
Whatever you... All right. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku. Male. Age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state,
Seems great.
they assumed he was wandering
murder
around
mystery
the hospital somewhere.
in my night.
But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff
Hard to say
filed
if
a
I like
missing
this better than
persons
the
report.
mainline Yakuza games,
Right.
though, because
You know what a dementia patient's like,
Kiryu
though.
Kazuma
Hard to
Kiryu was
imagine
such a
they'd make it
badass.
outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the
Possibly.
cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect.
Just
A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess, and lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found the cause of death was most likely suffocation. Any objections to the...
Actually, yeah.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill any. All he admits to is dumping the body.
Oh, but come on, Yagami. Guy's got roughed up his girlfriend.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
True.
Fine.
He's a lawyer.
But what about Okubo's
right
shaky
here.
alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheet. Claimed Waku-san's corpse. Somehow. Who's gonna believe?
If anyone should, it's his lawyer.
Or he should just be honest with him.
Are you two done here?
Yep. The service entrance, I think. That's the only other place we...
We'll need to take an elevator down.
Let me go over the details. I got them. I
Follow
got
me.
it all. Where are we going? Stuck on a wall? Okay. We're gonna follow her. Told me to follow you, and then you don't go anywhere. Ridiculous. Where are we going? Where are we going? To the elevator. God, walking through this area just makes me sick to my stomach. Got this hospital vibe. Ugh. Hospitals suck.
Hey, Yagami. You're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just take it from me. I've been around the block way long. Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here.
It is.
Hey, Yagami. These are the carts they use to collect sheep. Day of the crime. Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there.
Maybe so. But where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh. The truck was parked here, with the back facing the
Solving
elevator.
crimes.
Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
That's proof enough that when they confronted Okubo,
There was evidence that the body was in Okubo's.
I don't know.
When was Waku-san?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day.
yeah, 7:50 to be precise. And he claims he saw him nice and
I
cozy.
see.
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down.
They're not willing to make an exception.
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario.
All right.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on the day of his...
You thought you'd find him quick.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? What we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart.
Interesting.
And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry.
What
To
about
further
that
back
guy
this
right
up,
there? He's guilty, the
DNA
doctor.
evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama.
Does seem odd.
3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found.
I already went over all this. Why are we doing it again?
With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting in. Just give it up already.
Even though Okubo says I promised him we'd do it.
Not my problem.
Fine, then I'll do it alone.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent.
If you like, I could take you to see...
You don't mind?
Alright, we gotta find the contradiction. Even though we're a lawyer, we're also investigators.
The window's sealed. Waku-san was here. Not yet. I wonder how well you can see it.
Go this.
Yeah,
Is that really all that's supposed to be?
How
Okay.
long will Okubo-san...
Huh?
If he's found guilty...
Probably 10 years.
And what if he confesses?
Well, at the very least, it'd make it better.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one...
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. But to be perfectly honest,
What?
civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea, and I guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then. Because, Terasawa-san, were you close?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
Probably not.
I'm sorry. The director told us not to...
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get... I'll do whatever it takes to set Oak, but I can't do it alone.
Dang. Good pitch. Good sales pitch. I like it.
Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey.
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Something about this. Something about this guy for the overall mission that just doesn't sit. Like, it's all gonna tie together. God, they got such great writing in these games. I
On the
love
day
it.
of the crime, you were in the general ward. Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered...
Yes.
And after that, you covered Waku-san's nose and mouth.
That's not true. Waku-san wasn't... I didn't see him at all that day. You have to...
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden.
Yes.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body...
I had a criminal assault on my record.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Waku?
Huh? Bad blood?
3 days before the murder, Waku-san claimed they told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa. Even if I bitch about it, I'm...
Well, Okubo-kun?
Not quite. They call it it's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame. Not the easiest thing to deal. Someone accuses you of theft for no... So when Waku-san tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No.
I wouldn't kill a man.
I wish I could believe... Come on, Okubo-kun.
It wasn't me. Please, you have to believe me.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei.
I do.
Okay.
Fine. I can take a hint.
Hey, you know that nurse, Terasawa-san? It sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now.
I feel like I'm
I can handle
Daredevil,
it
but
myself.
like without the superhero side of it.
Yagami-san, have you seen Mafia lately?
Where's this come?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more...
Right.
You mean that she's got Shintani all right? Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her?
Hey, nothing's official. Regardless...
Yet?
What am I supposed to be doing here? Just talking to him, okay.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right?
Can we not...
Either way, guess the Okubo case...
That's the plan.
What is your plan here?
Well, I'm working on that. There's one...
Yeah.
On for the investment, police found trace of the victim's body fluids in Okuboku's truck bed. Subsequent details of the fluids belonged to Waku. Such evidence is on the murder. Laundry car used to collect bed sheets. View Waku's hospital scene. The woman in the hospital room said that with this episode we have gone through it. Review the hospital room.
It's the hospital room the victim was... This is the last place Waku-san was seen, but at the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the... But the cabinet here would have been blocking his face. In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to be... It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer...
And how would...
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table. Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range. With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Right.
What the hell's your problem?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
That bastard.
What the hell? Hey! Wait up!
And it's chase time.
Hold up!
Jumping out windows, chasing reporters.
Hold up! You won't get away!
Crazy here.
A woman? Help! Aren't you...
We got a groped? Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
Oh, street thugs with hearts of gold. Go the thugs. much better fighter in current modern day.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Just me.
Did you really need to run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him? Not that he didn't have it coming. Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk.
This part and probably
No
get
matter
off
what
of
it
here for
is,
the
I'll
night.
keep your secret. Anything
Hopefully
you
this
tell me
YouTube
will
streaming
fall
thing
under
goes
client
somewhere.
attorney
I'm kind of
privilege.
starting from 0 on YouTube, see how it goes.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
And this is him?
He looks guilty.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony...
None of you would testify?
Maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides...
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
Alright. God damn, it's cold.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
We gonna get an Ace Attorney style court drama here.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yes, the patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes.
And in that room, you saw Waku-san lying on the bed?
Yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed. He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
No further questions.
Lies.
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony. Please look at this. It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san. Waku-san was already dead when Shono-san went to check on him.
What are you implying?
At the time, the defendant hadn't yet collected the linens. In fact, he hadn't even arrived at the ADDC, meaning Okubo-san could not have been the murderer.
Assuming that's true, then, why did he go through the trouble of hiding Waku-san's body in his laundry cart?
Huh? Please. Sorry, our witness, Shono. However, I'm not convinced. Please look, it's a photo The murderer was already... He then killed Waku-san. After that, he used a laundry cart to carry the body.
But there was only one person seen taking a laundry cart, and that's Oku. Are you saying?
Huh? Please.
Dang it.
Sorry, our however... Please, it's a... Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku. Excuse? What he saw from the door was like he couldn't have been able to identify it specific. So to claim as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration.
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not? Who would be in...
The staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the... only to find Waku-san eating in the break room, and upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow.
The witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that that the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san. But if Shono-san's testimony is in, we have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night, after which the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's. In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san, rendering the prosecution. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san.
Yes?
I'll get right to on the day of the crime. What did you see when you looked?
I saw Waku-san.
And did you get a clear look at it? So it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san, or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body.
Ooh, got
Isn't
him.
that right?
Got him.
Objection! The defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Please read.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed?
I don't think I can, no.
Then the defense, but I do have a quick...
Huh?
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time. However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client. I would suggest that you withdraw the charge with such inconclusive evidence. You'll only be...
The prosecution does not consider the witness. His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes. But
so, your whole case is based on this promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Dr. Shono is a bright... After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he after paying his own way through medical school. Day after day, Dr. Shono visits it, leading to his valiant testimony. If you want to know whether I trust this man, then...
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow... Is that the sum of it? Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title.
The prosecution is not as... And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic... 6 years ago, the defendant broke his girlfriend's finger. And the cause? A minor drug... Now, fast forward to what occurred a few days... Waku-san, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant, and given the clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here. That alone...
Is something wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated. Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia, that it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating. Even though he knew he could have ended up in prison, making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about.
Ooh.
That's just who he is.
I don't think he killed her then either. So who did kill her? Oh, was it the doctor?
Has already decided he's a criminal. How could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Her little outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone. And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty.
Boom, 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 boom.
But only a month after his release, everything changed. The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Oh, no, she did not. Either this guy or that little freaking...
Hi.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
But...
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san.
You look familiar, but I can't quite...
I'm a detective based in The name's Yag...
I remember now. Remember Shono?
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my...
Shono-san.
Does it matter?
I'm investigating him, and I'll need your cooperation with it.
Yes, I see. It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani.
Do you know who he was?
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Yes. However, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and...
You have no idea what he wanted to do?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san.
Oh, really?
Shono and I co-authored the research paper. Sometimes complete strangers pretend to be close. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into...
Have you heard of the mole murders taking place in Kamurocho? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. Shintani was killed in the...
I've seen the news.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you... Look, I believe we're done here. There's nothing...
Please stop! You can't!
Who are you?
Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, organized. One of your guests here has information related to the case I'm currently... That would be you. I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer.
Is that so?
Boom, boom, boom. It's getting intense over here.
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface. A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal.
I'm starting to get a theory here.
One
So
month later, he
my
murdered
theory
his
is, and I've never looked this
girlfriend,
game
Emi
up.
Terasawa, with
I've
a
never
kitchen knife and
played it
burned the
before.
remains.
But my theory is either that main doctor or his side guy as our real killer, because they were giving that one, the old guy, the medicine, and it wasn't working, and they couldn't have that go public because, one, they're not supposed to be doing human trials, and two, it didn't
I'd like to
work,
speak to you
which
as a
would run
material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Gendo. Officer, is this interview
It is.
It's your call, Yagami.
I think I'll pass.
Excuse me?
You have your answer, sir.
You can make this easier if you come now.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a lawyer.
Can you take this elsewhere?
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore. Your friend's nothing now. Just come along quietly. I'll come back with a warrant.
Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough! Get the—
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Kuroiwa-san. You two, out.
Before we go, can we speak to Shono-san for a second? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it now.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
This is really getting out of hand, don't you think? I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. But what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
That's a good point.
Beats me. For now, let's focus on Shono, though.
Agreed. Let's see if the reception...
Oh, auto updates here. It's got these two right here. Oh. Get off, but
Can I help?
Actually, I've already been here. I was...
Oh,
Well, not exactly. I'd actually like... Where would I be able to...
Let me see. That should be...
Probably need a gold keycard to get...
That's correct, sir. I should be... Just give me a moment.
Actually, never mind. Kido-san seemed... I'll try back later.
Are you sure?
Good call. There's no chance...
At least now we know where Shono...
Yeah. I wonder if there's...
Suspicious. Hey. This goes over to the hospital. Director Kito's office. Hey. This leads to the research.
The receptionist said he would be in the protein abnormal... Huh. Well, I guess that's not...
The research wing. This goes over to the
Is this thing on here?
Uh-huh. Suspicious. Some kind of security.
Didn't find a cat.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am?
This is one of Shono-san's researchers.
Oh?
My name's Hashimoto. I can show you into...
Are you sure?
Of course. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Right this way.
I really appreciate this, Hashimoto-san. I'm Yagami.
And I'm Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm glad to help a guest of Director Kito's. This place is so massive, you practically need a tour guide to get around. I hope you're okay with walking.
Oh, that's...
So, Hashimoto-san, what kind of work do you yourself do here?
I'm part of the team developing 89. Dr. Shono is the head of that team, but I'm pretty new around here.
Speaking of, what exactly does AD9 stand for?
Well, the AD comes from the name of the center. The Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC. And it's the 9th drug our department's developed.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
It'll be the first dementia-curing drug on the market, right? Seems like it's really getting fast-tracked because of that. But there's a lot riding on this one, right? It could finally cure Alzheimer's disease.
Theory is becoming
right.
more of a thing.
Do you know how many dementia patients there are in Japan alone?
A couple 100,000 at least.
Right. As of 2012, there were 4.
That many?
By 2025, that number will increase to at least 7 million. Potentially up to 13 million, including at-risk patients. That's 1 in every...
Yikes.
However, as a nation, we're already at capacity in caring. In many cases, people over 60 are stuck looking after their dementia-struck parents. Worldwide, it's estimated there will be 135 million patients by the year 2050. It's staggering.
If those,
In other words,
stats are
AD9 could save the
prove
world.
that-
This could be a real miracle.
Man, I hope I
I
don't get
gotta
dementia
say,
someday. Getting old
this
scary.
is
I'll
making
tell
me
you what,
feel
like,
kind of bad about how we
you ever
treated
have those
Keto-san back
nights
there.
where, like, you
Director
get real
Keto will
high
go down in
and
history
you
if we
just
achieve
think about
this.
like you're gonna die
A
someday.
lot's changed in 3 years.
Messes with your
Bastard's
brain.
really made
or
a name for
there's
himself.
like nights where
Be nice.
you think about the universe and all those crazy theories out there, like, are we in a simulation? Breaks your brain. It's fun stuff though. Love thinking about that kind of stuff. I need to get some weed and get high for a night. That'd be a fun night.
Dr. Shono is right over there. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, Dr. Shono, let's talk to your little bitch ass.
Shono-san. Yagami-san?
Hey, calm down.
I can't do that. Kito's...
Is there a problem?
Ichino...
I've never heard you raise your voice, Shono.
Aren't you the guy from the...
My name is Ichinose. I'm here from the Ministry of Health, offering political support to AD9's development.
This guy would make a lot of money, and he'd get up in the political game. We got something happening here. Stuff's starting to fit. These puzzle pieces are coming
Kito-san
together
called
for
you
me.
vice minister.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to...
Pretty lofty for a vice minister. You can boss scientists around, but I'm...
So I see...
Shono-san, please. I just need a few minutes to talk. We'll leave right after we're done, promise.
I already told you, I can't.
I need you to tell me. Why did
Shintani? I've never heard that.
This is important, Shono. You have to have some...
Please! Now get out of here. I'm calling direct...
Do what you want. Just let me ask you one thing first. 89 is a pretty I heard the Ministry of Health is even funding a new wing here.
And?
You're sitting here knee-deep in government cash. Shintani tries to contact you, then he's found dead hours later. Pretty suspicious if...
I already told you. If you want to talk money, Kito's... Now, please.
What the... What are you doing here?
Kito-san.
I believe I told you to leave. What about...
I wanted to ask about Shintani's call.
About which I already said Shono doesn't...
And I needed to hear that from him, not you.
Enough. Call security.
We were just leaving. Come on, Hoshino-kun.
I'll be filing a complaint with the Bar Association. Under the Minister's...
The Minister of Health?
That's right. Minister Kazami expects great things from it, and he won't tolerate distractions from your...
Very suspicious.
I feel like we came up empty-handed. Why would Shintani-sensei have called Shono-san? Yagami-san?
That wasn't the first time I've heard about Minister Kazami.
Huh?
When was it, though? Who was talking to me about the Ministry of Health? Maybe it was Mafu.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been... Maybe it was Gendas.
I wouldn't even... I know for...
In that... It must have been Ayabe. When we were... I definitely remember him mentioning Minister Kaz. We were talking about how the Kyorei clan ended... Apparently, they're being used as muscle for a construction company. A while back, Chairman Kajihira himself was going around, laying the political groundwork for a Tokyo revamp project. And one of the people he met with was Naohisa Kazumi.
Huh.
You'd think he'd go to the Ministry of Land, though. His project has nothing to do with what would he gain from meeting Kazumi.
That's true. Do you think it has to do with our case somehow?
I don't know. Depends on what the two of them were talking about.
In that case, maybe our Kajihira expert can help us out with that.
Who?
Sugiura-san. He used to work for them, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So, you want to know how Kajihira and Kazumi...
Yeah. Any way you can find...
Not really sure, but...
Thanks.
You're still at the ADDC, yeah? Just give me...
Ooh, baby. We are getting into the thick of it now.
Oh, Yagami, I'm gonna head back to the office. Apparently, a journalist named Hattori barged into the office. Says he wants to interview you.
Me?
It sounds like he's looking into Shintani-sensei's murder. Anyway, I'll go ahead.
You'll be Genda-sensei's ace attorney before you know it.
Easter egg.
I don't know if I'm...
Why?
Too much responsibility for a guy might.
Okay.
I don't know that it will. Being a professional sidekick for the...
Yeah, this guy, he's sus, and he's sus. I don't know. I think he's just scared. But these two, super sus. Oh, I got a new message. Is it my good old friend? Yeah, it is. What's going on, girl? Let me guess, you got in trouble. Oh, we're right here by Lamar. So let's just go get her a gift. Oh, what's this? I meant side stories.
Hmm?
Oh, investing.
Huh?
Quick starter.
Nah. Huh?
Quick starter, okay. Well, we'll have to check that out. Nice. Okay. And I can get engine stuff from my drones. I like playing darts in this game, so that'll be fun to get. Okay. Let's run into here real quick. I wonder if it's... Oh, not the Popo. Sorry. One more down. Let's see if our boy's got my suit ready, too. Let's see what we got. Our new suit here. Ooh, fresh. Andy's a friend now. She doesn't like stuff. That's too gaudy. She likes hard stuff. We'll do these. Oh, nope. Decrease. Just one set. Alright, take a taxi so we can get up there real quick, and then that's the last thing I'm going to do tonight. Is that little side mission with her, and then yeah. Over here. Starting to learn the map a little bit, which is fun. let's wait for her. It's my little blonde girl again. Okay.
Yami-san.
Seriously? Yeah!
Loves them.
Yeah.
Let's go play some darts.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at darts. Always I got the beginner darts. Let's do cricket. It's my favorite.
Get ready for the sauna show.
I'm not gonna hold back.
I wonder if this is easier to do with keyboard and mouse. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, it's easy.
Yep.
I'll put it a little bit there.
Nice.
Dude, mouse and keyboard's almost cheating with this. Hat trick. That dude was good.
Woo!
Really?
My turn then.
Didn't even get a triple whatever this time. Double bull. Oh, it's a little high. Dang it.
Nice.
Oh, nice one.
Missed one, but we got that double.
Please.
Ooh, okay. Okay, girl.
Nice.
Okay.
Though.
Yep.
Bull. Bull. Overkill. Oh, I got 200 points.
Really?
Well, unless she just goes crazy, I don't think I'm losing this game.
Oh, please.
Woo!
Huh?
My turn then.
A little low. Overkill. Okay, well, we need to aim for something else, I guess.
Woo! Nice.
Really?
Okay.
I'm maxed out on points. Is that like what is going on here? I don't know. I don't know how darts works. Same for this.
Oh, dang.
Like that.
Uh-oh. Oh, dang. Way to go.
Please.
Sorry.
Not the results I wanted. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, going back to my place. Dirty dog.
Oh, Yagami-san. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Yep. Huh? Oh, jeez. Happy to hear it. Okay. Okay. Oh! That's true. Okay. Yeah! Oh, Yagami-san. I see. Huh? Yeah. Oh, Yagami-san. Okay. No. Okay.
My girl at it, damn it. Just getting stocked. Stocked, I feel it. Stalker's on her. There we go, yeah.
No! What?
Out of the way.
What a little biatch.
Huh?
Hey.
Huh?
Hey. Okay. Okay.
Oh, obsessive fans, man. I wonder if Tay Swift has to deal with stuff like that. And she got Travis Kelsey protecting her, you know. My boy. T. Kels.
Yagami-san.
Uh-oh. Level 5 intimacy. I don't know what that means, but it's getting serious, guys. It's getting real serious. Oh, she already texted me. What you guys say? Ear darts now. Now we're talking. What we got? There's a groper on the loose. Oh, it's these two again.
Huh?
Ass Ketchum. Instead of Ash Ketchum. That's good. Ass Ketchum.
Yeah. Hmm. Yosuke!
お願いします。え？ちょっと。
Yagami-san.
Huh? I'm on it.
That's so funny. Oh, I guess we're doing it right now. Okay. Last thing I'm doing, then I'm getting off of here.
Hey. What the? Hmm?
Would have made him funny if they made him look like a Pokemon trainer. Alright, let's catch this guy.
Wait a sec. Wait a sec.
This guy is fast.
Wait a sec.
Captured ass Ketchum. Oh, there we go. There's that Yakuza style. Doesn't have the tattoo, but
Bring it on.
boom. He's down. We got him. We got him, boys. We got ass Ketchum. That was great.
Impressive. You did great, Yagami-san.
That was funny. That was a fun little side mission. All new abilities unlocked, huh? It's my special one I unlocked. Not this, probably. Alright. Oh, wait, do I have more food? Let's do the food thing real quick, and then I'll get off. See if she got this one right. Save here. Alright, that's where we're ending it for the night. So if anybody tapped in to say what's up, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Wonderful night.